Joining us this morning with his thoughts on the riots is investigative reporter and host of Lives Matter on YouTube, Mr. Drew Hernandez. Drew, thanks for coming back to KUSI on such short notice.
Good morning, San Diego. Good morning. Thank you guys for having me.
All right. So the last time we were chatting, we were talking about Portland. You find yourself in Chicago, which is about, what, an hour's drive north to Kenosha. What has been your conversations on the street? Have things obviously changed?
Yeah, I did interview a few locals that night as it was happening the first night. A lot of them were devastated. A lot of them were just shocked. They kept saying the same thing over and over again. I never thought that this would happen in my hometown. And I think a lot of people are just completely just their bubbles have been bursted. And I think Americans need to understand this could happen in your city. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter who you are. If you get targeted by Black Lives Matter for any reason, even though a shooting that has nothing to do with you, you'll be targeted, and they'll take out their anger and their wrath on you. And I think Americans are waking up to that reality, and I don't think it's justifiable at all.
Well, then address the Sean Kings of the world, Drew, if you will. That feeling is, hey, we've given peace a chance and no one hears us. The only way people hear our message that things are not fair for the average African American on the streets as it relates to police encounters and social injustice. We have to act out so the world takes notice. How do you address that?
Yeah, I would say that the facts don't add up to that. I think as of 2019, there were about maybe 9 to 13 unarmed Black men that were shot by police officers, compared to what they're actually claiming as if it's some kind of worldwide national pandemic. In Chicago, as I was reporting this weekend, some of the Black Lives Matter activists were taking to the media on live TV, literally telling the nation that Black people are being hunted by Chicago PD. So the next day, I took to the streets. I took a stroll around downtown Chicago, and I just saw nothing but police officers walking around as, Black people were eating lunch in high-end retail areas, not being hunted. So I think a lot of the Black Lives Matter rhetoric is completely emotionalized. It's hypercharged, and it doesn't add up to the facts. So I think people that are just spewing these lies are actually causing a lot of these riots to ensue because the facts just don't add up. There aren't police officers hunting Black people on the streets of America as they claim to be.